The Port Clinton girls tennis program is well known in the state of Ohio for their talented players, top-rate facility, and dedicated staff. Lindsay Dunn in her 6th year as the head coach after serving as an assistant for several years and prior to that, a player on the PCHS team. Her mother, Susan Smith, serves as one of her assistant coaches, and they explain how they both ended up in their positions.
I got involved with coaching after I graduated from college and came back to Port Clinton and didn't have a job at that time and started coaching as an assistant under Jim Greer. And then when he resigned about 6 years ago, I took over as head coach.
And when she took over as head coach, she asked me if I would help assist, which I did, and I've been doing that ever since. So it's been, I guess, 6 years since.
In addition to Susan's assistants, the girls' tennis program was fortunate to find an additional assistant in newly hired English teacher Annie Oriens. She tells the story of how she got involved.
I am an assistant coach, and I was contacted by Coach Dunn when I moved up to Port Clinton after coaching in Southern Ohio for 2 years. I was looking to be involved with the tennis program again, and Coach Dunn got a hold of me and offered me the position to help out, and I eagerly accepted. So this is my 2nd year with the Lady Redskins, and that's it. That's the story.
It's been a great start to their season. This year's team consists of 3 seniors, 5 juniors, and 4 sophomores. Coach Dunn talks a little about each of them so far this season.
All right, so far this year we are 12-3 overall and 7-1 in the SBC, and our only loss is to Clyde, and they've always been a powerhouse, just along with us. And our first singles player is senior Alyssa Krupp, and she works really hard, and it shows on the court. She's undefeated this year. She's 15-0, and she's the number 2 first singles seed in the SBC tournament behind state qualifier Olivia Rohrbacher. And our second singles player is Megan Glogly, and this is her first year playing singles on the varsity team. She's played doubles the last few years, but she's stepped into that spot and done a pretty good job for us. Our third singles position has been Lauren Shaw and Paige Steyer. They've both had pretty much equal time in that position. It's a hard spot to play. It's always against people that just get the ball back and chase after everything, but they've stepped up to that position. Our first doubles team are Hannah Roberts and Lauren Steyer, and they are 5-3 in the SBC and 10-5 overall, I believe. And Lauren has come off a few injuries and figured everything out this year and has a great volley and great forehands and backhands, and Hannah is kind of the consistent forehand that sets Lauren up at the net. And our second doubles team are Emma Eichert and Bailey Cole. They're both juniors. Kind of threw them together at the beginning of the season, and they have done really well. They are the 2nd seed in the 2nd doubles bracket at SBCs. Bailey has great volleys at the net. She's very aggressive, and just like first doubles, Emma has the consistent shots, sets her up, and Bailey is able to put them away at the net. Our JV team are 4 sophomores. Allie Batterton, Courtney Sayer, Amelia Smith, and Kate St. Ledger.
Courtney Sayer, sophomore. Allison Batterton, sophomore.
Amelia Smith, sophomore.
Kate St. Ledger, sophomore. Lauren Steyer, junior.
Emma Eichert, junior. Paige Steyer, junior.
Lauren Shaw, junior.
Hannah Roberts, senior. Megan Glogly, senior. Alyssa Krupp, senior.
Some of the players share what they enjoy most about playing tennis, and more specifically, playing tennis for PCHS.
I like everyone being excited about it and the camaraderie between everyone, and I enjoy to earn points as a team, but also as an individual.
My favorite part of tennis is meeting new people and having new experiences. I can also spend time with family and friends while playing a sport that I love.
I really like being a part of a team, and I love being with my friends because all my friends seem to be playing it too. And I'm on varsity, so that's always fun to be doing something you're good at and enjoy doing it. And I play with my dad all the time and my sister, so that's just one more thing we can do as a family.
My favorite part is just being with the team and supporting everybody, and I swim year-round, so it breaks up that sport.
These high school players are fortunate to have the opportunity to practice and play at one of the finest facilities in Northwest Ohio. This beautiful facility was made possible by the hard work and dedication and donations of so many in the community. Coach Dunn talks about the advantages of having such a nice facility, which enables PC to host tournaments, giving our players a bit of a home field advantage.
We're lucky enough to have here at the high school a great tennis facility. We have 8 courts, and they were recently resurfaced last year, and they have lights on every one of them, and we've been fortunate to hold sectional tournaments here, and this year we are holding the girls SBC tournament and the boys SBC tournament in the spring.
One of my favorite stories from this year so far happened on the bus ride, and in the middle of crossing, I think the bridge from Sandusky, the band students, which is most of our team, started an a cappella version of the halftime show, and they were so enthusiastic about it that everyone else joined in, and we were just listening to the entire halftime show a cappella. It actually sounded pretty good too. I was impressed.
Everyone played their own parts.
Yeah, they were.
Crescendos
And we had the field conductor
Yes.
were doing all the work. It was great. It was so funny.
What I like best about our tennis coaches is the atmosphere that they create in matches, in which it's very relaxed and comforting to know that we always have someone behind us.
For me, I think the coaches are very encouraging, and they take the SBCs very seriously. Also with Oriens, she's she works more on the technical side of things, while Lindsay and Sue work on the more mental side of tennis, which is kind of cool because it has a good combination between all of them.
I like that our coaches understand that tennis, for a lot of people, is just as much about your technique and your stroke as it is about your mental thought process while you're playing. So the encouragement just mentally is a lot of help. After college, I'd like to go to the University of Notre Dame and get a pre-medicine degree, and then I'd like to transfer to Ohio State for medical school.
I'm planning on going to Cedarville University and getting a degree in allied health, and I am planning on playing in college. Not sure if it's intramural or varsity, but whatever suits me.
After graduation, I plan on attending a liberal arts school where I can continue my tennis career.
Our parents have been very, very helpful. They're always here to support the girls when we have matches. They set up our team feeds for every match that we have, and provide some wonderful meals for the girls and coaches too. What else can I say?
The captain's parents really take the lead on organizing all of that. So we have 3 captains this year: the Krupps, the Roberts, and the Galoglis, and they've taken the lead on organizing everything and doing the behind-the-scenes stuff for us, which really helps.
The Port Clinton girls tennis program is on target to continue their tradition of excellence as they develop student athletes into leaders both on the classroom and on the court. This production has been a feature of the Port Clinton Digital Media class. Join us next time as we feature the Port Clinton High School volleyball program.